Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to find the radius of a cone if the volume is 2,989.8 millimeters cubed and the height is 15.9 millimeters. Step 1, you need to write down the correct formula. Use your reference sheet. The correct formula for a cone is right here. This is in the back of your interactive notebook, or you can check in your notes. So we're going to write that down correctly. Volume equals 1/3 pi radius squared times the height. Once you're done with that, you're going to list all of the variables. The variables are volume. We're going to use pi as a variable, r, and h. So v equals, well, it gave it to us in the problem. Volume is 2989.8. Do not include the units, okay? So we're just stripping everything of units. We're just writing down the number. The next variable is pi. In this case, we're going to use 3.14. Radius. We don't know what the radius is. It wants us to find the radius. So r is equal to question mark. And the height, which is the last variable, is equal to 15.9. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to plug in all the numbers into the equation. So instead of v, replace it with 2,989.8. So 2989.8 equals 1/3 times, we'll start putting multiplication signs in there, 3.14 times radius squared, we don't know what it is, times the height, which is 15.9. Now, we're just going to calculate this. So one way we can do this is everything on this side that we can multiply together, we want to do that first. So on the calculator, we take 1, divide it by 3 is one way to do this. We're going to hit enter, and then we multiply that by 3.14 times 15.9, and we end up with 16.642. So 16.642 times the radius squared. And that is equal to 2989.8. Now you can just divide both sides by 16.642. So we can get r squared by itself. And when we do that on the calculator, we end up with 2989.8 divided by 16.642. Hit enter. You end up with 179 we'll just round it to, it's 0.653, so we'll round it to 0.7. Okay, and then that equals r squared. And the last step is you want to take the square root of both sides. So we take the square root of both sides because squaring something and taking the square root cancel each other out. So we're left with r, and we're going to say is approximately because we're rounding. And that's going to be the square root of 179.7. So what we can do is we hit second on this particular calculator, the square root button, which is right here, and then 179.7, and it's 13.4 approximately. And that's your radius, and it's going to be approximately 13.4, and that's going to be meters. And you want to circle it.